Okay, so on that last video, I was back here on sketch 3 having a rough time trying to figure out how to get, let's turn these guys off again, how to get this line lined up with that one little dot. And so I just sort of went along and did it. But when I get all done, X out of this, come down to here, look at it from the front, you can see that I didn't quite hit the target. Like it's not on, something's off by a little bit. So the cool thing about Onshape and CAD programs in general is they are parametric, meaning you've given them dimensions and linked them together so that I can always go back here to sketch 3 and turn these legs off again. And I can look at this and try and figure out, well, why is this blue? Why can I do this? So everything about this seems to be doing what I wanted it to do. It's stuck by there. These are being mirrored across the other side, but there's some flexibility in here. I don't want that flexibility, so I'm going to select this line. The flexibility I don't want is this should always be horizontal. There's a whole set of constraints starting right here, running over to here. That's the constraint I want. I want that line to be horizontal all the time. If I select that, it becomes horizontal and this becomes black. And I can show constraints over here and all these flashy little icons show up. This is a mirroring icon, that's a parallel icon, and that is a horizontal icon. So now when I hit check and come back here to the front, let's get to the front, I can't see that anymore, and it's all shaped up. Okay. Likewise, if I go all the way back here to sketch 1, I never defined where this line is. But because I've built everything off of this sketch, when I drag this line down, or eventually say, hey, I want this to be 3 inches, 2.5, whatever it happens to be, and hit go, everything follows after that. So this you can't quite see, but this line, this yellow piece front, just moved down because it's all tied back to this sketch that I started with. That's called parametric design, and it's what makes CAD so flexible. Is you can design it and then change your mind later, and you can go back even and regardless, I mean, maybe you don't want this to be 3/4, maybe you don't want that to be 8 degrees. So you can go through and you can make a lot of these changes. They will flow all the way from the very beginning all the way down to the end. Now, sometimes your part explodes because, you know, when you take this to 8 degrees and make it 25 degrees, you know, things that just doesn't work. But that's what we're after. Okay? So I just wanted to throw that in there before we go on to making drawings.